Okay, Rajiv Sharma now joins us, and Rajiv, we thought we'll talk about Reliance numbers and right issue, but before we discuss that, there is a new deal which Reliance has announced for the new for the Jio platform. Connect the dots for us. Where do you think the stock is headed, given that the Facebook deal is already out in the open? The right issue is something we all know, and on top of that, there is another investor in the Jio platform.
Yeah, hi, Nitin. Very good morning. So you're very right with the question. This is another positive, news for the stock, a positive catalyst. Silver Lakes is a big tech investor. They have investments across, you name the company and it is there. Alibaba, Alipay, Twitter. They are in the cabs. So to get such a marquee name at a 12.5% premium to the Jio Facebook transaction in a week's time in itself is a big positive. And it's all about sentiments currently because of the possible weakness in the core business. It's all about sentiments and debt reduction. The single largest worry about the stock after the oil was under pressure, that will the Aramco deal go through? Will the deleverage happen? And the commentary that the due diligence on Aramco is on, plus this Silver Lake Facebook coming in, they really go well for the stock price. Particularly the fundraising.
Right. Rajiv, so just trying to understand the deal that has just been announced, and more importantly on the rights issue as well, does that take care of the big overhang which the market was worried about, the substantial debt pile up on the books now with the 53,000 crore rupees rights which has been announced? Do you think that bit gets taken care of? And if indeed the Aramco deal is not to be materialized, even then would you say Reliance is in a comfortable spot?
Hi, Aisha. So you are right that deleverage, a significant portion of the possible 15 billion is being taken care of by Facebook rights issue, the BP transaction, and now the small token transaction coming from Silver Lake. But more important is that there is a signal. Two more comments one needs to check in is that now you have 14, you have some amount of dilution coming in Jio. Can it go up to 20-25%? That's the first question. So if that is the case and you use the Jio Facebook as a benchmark or this current transaction as a benchmark, you could raise another 50,000 crores. So you're taking care of the entire deleverage target which which the company had. Plus the commentary that there are investors who are looking at an equal size deal in Jio during the analyst meet on the 4Q results, plus institutional interest in retail. That if you add these two commentaries, it suggests that deleveraging is the focus, and you may see something more coming in.
Harshavadhan Dole as well joins in on the show right now. Harsh, hi, morning. Lots to react to, the earnings, the rights issue, and now this deal with Silver Lake. It may not seem material, but nonetheless, it's 5,600 crore rupees in the kitty. Do you think Reliance as a stock, though, can push forward from here? Because we've already seen a massive run-up in the stock ever since the FB deal got announced.
Hey, hi. So essentially, I've never seen a stock massively going up or, collapsing, typically when a rights issue is announced. I mean, that's the nature of the instrument. So I think till the time the rights issues are complete and fully absorbed, I think the stock is going to be sort of, non-reacting either which way is positive or negative. That's in my view. But I think over the next, 12 to 18 months, if you look at what is lined up at RIL, clearly they want to position themselves as a technology company and therefore taken essentially steps to carve out the O2C business, which has been the cash cow of RIL thus far. And they're soon likely to do even the NCLT filing. So that will give a clear indication as to, whether a strategic investor is likely to come in O2C business and help them establish a benchmark valuations. And considering the fact that this is a big step, I think investors will see through the near-term challenges in the O2C business and focus more on the normalized earnings for that particular stream. So, we are quite bullish on RIL with a 12-month view. And the note that we have put out to clients implies 1673 of SOTP, which is implying about 15% upside from the CMP.
All right, so a very bullish outlook there coming in on RIL. Rajiv, let me get your outlook as well in terms of, the kind of reaction that you see to the rights issue, the kind of growth you see, particularly on the Jio front going forward as well. What would you be pricing in?
Yeah, hi. I would agree with Harsh that till the time you have the rights issue, this stock is expected to be sideways. But yes, if you take a medium to longer term outlook, then this whole digital play is very difficult for a pure telco to play. And now, if you have the likes of Facebook and Silver Lakes who have these massive learnings, that can really change the face of how the digital play for RIL will look from a 18 to 24 months outlook. So given that, in medium term, we are relatively more bullish with a TP of 1898, and the drivers will be the retail and the digital / telco business.
Okay, Harsh, in terms of with the exception entry of the 4,300 odd inventory loss, there's otherwise surprising strength in refining GRMs. Do you actually see this continue? And given that we're still watching out, as you also mentioned, for any kind of strategic investments, particularly in the OTC business and otherwise, still waiting to see if there's any progress in the Aramco deal, what's also the outlook on the core business?
See, the outlook RIL's core business as of now is quite uncertain. But having said that, it will be the last man to fall down. If you look at the cash cost for refinery business or the refinery configuration, or even the cash cost curve that we have kind of analyzed and put out in our note, RIL's businesses stack up way low in the cash cost. So essentially, if at all the demand collapses by 90% from here on, only then will you see a player integrated like RIL having to face significant challenges and take, cut down in the runs, etc. So to that extent, relatively, RIL will be one of the best, O2C plays in the region as well as globally. But yes, in absolute terms, there will be pressure on the numbers. And that is one of the reasons why we think that next year the refinery margins are likely to average for Singapore anywhere between $0 and $1 a barrel. And one can take a call as to what RIL will do thereafter. Petchem will be also quite weak on a YOY basis, mainly because there's no great demand from any of these industries to which RIL or any Petchem is a great supplier.